Morning, everyone. This is your teacher Tushar Agarwal here with the new chapter, that is chapter number 7, according to the book, the unit we have taken in class 11, Python Dictionary. Friends, Python Dictionary is a very important topic. It has been used so many times in so many ways in the class 12 also. So I will just write to you that you have to study this chapter very carefully. First of all, what is Python Dictionary? Friends, assume dictionary. Now, what is dictionary? If I will take an example of your book, there are some index numbers and the topics mentioned against your books. Right? That this index number is at this page. This index number is at this page. That is a kind of dictionary. So that from some unique thing, a unique value, we come across the other one. So, dictionary are same in Python. Now, what are the various things we are going to read? We are going to read about dictionary errors, values, updates, default dictionaries, copy the dictionary, etc. So, let me move with the first thing. What is a dictionary? Now, friends, dictionary is a collection. Now, dictionary is a collection which is unordered, changeable, and indexed. Okay, in Python, dictionaries are written within curly brackets and they have keys and values. Keys and values means there is a certain key and certain value against each. Now, friends, first we should, this is an example, this I have taken as dictionary, brand, Ford, model, Mustang, year 1964, print list. Okay, so first of all, let me throw some light on the dictionary. What is a dictionary? Now, a dictionary is a collection of unordered, mutable, and indexed collection. Means where we have collected data, it contains heterogeneous data, that is, any kind of data can be filled inside the dictionary. Now, dictionaries are written within curly brackets. Now, if you remember, lists are written inside big braces, right? So they are written inside curly brackets, and there are two things. First is keys and the other one is values. First is key and the other one is value. So there are two things, keys and values. So friends, there are two things, keys and values. Now, how you can print a dictionary? This is the form of a dictionary. Now let me move further. How to create a dictionary? Creating a dictionary. It is enclosed in curly braces, as I told you, and each item is separated from other item by a comma. Within each item, key and value are separated by colons. There lies a key value pair in it. Okay, this is the key, this is the method of writing, this is the dictionary name. Any name to dictionary I can provide. This is my key and this is my value. So key, colon, value, key, colon, value. It is also known as key value pair. It is my key and it is my value, right? So let me move on with the how to create this thing in Thonny. We can create this thing in Thonny. Let me just minimize this thing. Right, where is my Thonny? I will search for my Thonny. Where is my Thonny? I will open it. There is no separate module required for updating dictionary. So friends, when I have to take a dictionary, I will write dict is equal to, now curly braces, this is curly braces, right? I will write to have key. First key is to be written. Now my key is student. Suppose I have given the value as the name. So student is Tushar, comma. Now next key value pair. Next key value pair is class. In which class I will write. Close it with this. Now if I want to have the values, print it. Now let me save it for you. Let us check the answer. Yes, it is student Tushar, class 12. Now friend, this means that the particular key student is having the value Tushar. that the particular value, particular key student is having the value Tushar and the class key is having the value 12. So in this way we can say that dictionary name is equal to, inside the curly brackets, first key, then value, comma, key, value, key, whatever you want, how many key values you need to write. So this is how we can draw, make a dictionary, right? In there, okay. Now let us move again on to the presentation. Now, next is we have created the dictionary. Now I want to access the elements. Accessing the elements means अब हम dictionary बना दिया, I want a value. Now in this two things are there, key and value, and I want to retrieve the value. So what should I do? Friends, key is the main soul of a dictionary. You have to use key for each and everything, right? So you can access the items of a dictionary by referring to its key names inside square brackets, right? Get the value of, for example, model key in this, right? So key name is important to us. We can have this by entering the key name inside the braces. So let us do this in the example, right? So now here I want to access it. Now I want to access the value of student. Right. So when I will enter here, that's it, will be the answer. It is an error because in dict there is capital S. Look at the case sensitiveness of the language. It is sure. Now friends, if you want to get more values, you can write again run it. Again it will be the error because key error. Now it is class, yes, and right, student. Okay, this will access the elements one by one based on your the value, the key, right? Just to show. Now if I will write it here, class, it will be 12. So one by one we can access as many elements as we want. Now I will write, I will go to dict. Now I will write student. So it will be, oh, I am writing just this thing. So the answer, let us get it right, sure. And if I will write it as y, z, then it will be. So friends, I think this is very much clear to you. Now moving on to the next. Now this is the get method. Now friends, second one is the get method, again to access the elements. Now this is a method get which also returns the same thing. Okay, which returns the same elements as you want. Means from the key we want elements. So I will again do it for me. Now we will just dot get in here, instead of big braces, small braces, instead of big braces. Let us see the answer. It is Tushar 12. So there is no difference in the answer when we are using these two things. So there are two methods to access the elements. This is the first one. This in big braces you can write the key name. Second one is using the dot get method. Inside the small braces you can write model. So there are two ways I told you about accessing the elements. Now Friends, the next one is iterating through a dictionary. Now, following example, we show how dictionary items can be accessed through rules. Now we have to implement rule. What I have done, I have taken a dictionary. I want to print all the values one by one. So what should I do? I will just, for any variable I in dictionary, for all the keys in the dictionary, and I will print here I. If it is 1, then it will be 1. It is 2, it is 2. If I go to index is 0 and this is 1. So friends, when implementing, let us see what answer we are going to have. Now, what I will do, I will just write for in dict. Right, next thing what I have to do, I have to print dict. Now let us check for answer. It is Tushar and value. Right, so what should I have done? That first, this is come here, which is 1. So it is checked, yes, key value student. So the value of student, here comes the student. So the value of student Tushar will be here, then 12. So friends, I think this is very much clear. Iterating through the dictionary. Right? Now next thing is updating an element. Now friends, this is very much important because as I have seen many times that updating takes a lot of things. Now, if you want to change, suppose I have given name as Tushar, student as Tushar, and class as 12. Now you want to change the name of the student to update the class as 12. So you can update it using this method. You have to write dict, means the name of the dictionary. In brick basis, you have to write the key is equal to the value. The value will be displayed thereon. So let us perform it. What we have to do, we have to dict this key value is equal to. Now, I will come to the next page. I will make it dict. So let me copy it so it can be easier for us to do the work. I will just paste it here. I will write now in dict. What I have to do now, I have to update a value. So the dictionary name, big braces, name of the key for which you want to update the value is equal to new value. Suppose here I will give again print my dictionary. So what will be the answer? So this student Rishikul, look, the name Tushar is replaced with the word Rishikul. So this is the way you want to replace the values. Now, if I want to replace the value of the other one, class, I will write it here all. So it will be also friends. It is not dependent on the data type. Now I have here taken the data type integer and here I have written text type or string type. So it does not depend at all. It means dictionary can be updated from integer value to the what? Integer value to the text value or text value to the integer value. Now friends, before moving onwards, I want to tell you one more thing, that the keys are unique in nature. Keys should be unique for each and every one. Keys should be unique for each and every one. For example, if I will write here student again, means I have copied, I have taken single key 2 times. So let us look at the example. It will be class, right? Oh, because I have here given this, I will give this one. Now let us see what answer they will get. Look, student Rishikul, it will not get the second one. It will just take the first occurrence of the key. Keys are not duplicate.